And I'm like, guys, I get it. So I'm a hypocrite if I tell you not to do it, but I am working. You know what I mean? It makes it awkward. Like, you must have seen some shit.
That's the part. Like, he keeps it really secluded. Like, when he's working, he's professional. And that's the thing about the Maniacs. Like, we keep it very professional, and then, you know, when we're off the clock, we're real loose and open. But probably the wildest thing I've had to deal with, probably at Avanti's, very uncomfortable, 2 people banging, like, hard as fuck.
In the
hard
bathroom?
as fuck in the bathroom. And the thing
Upstairs?
is about Avanti's, yeah, it was
Oh,
upstairs.
I love this, yeah.
And
It's the second time I've heard a story like that going on in that bathroom.
there's only 2 bathrooms upstairs, but downstairs is like a community bathroom, you know?
Right.
Like women's, men's, but upstairs it can be, like anybody can use them, right?
Yeah.
And you can lock it and all that, but typically I, you know, station myself there and make sure people aren't there for like 10 minutes. But there was a line. There was like a 5 people line. I did my line.
Yeah.
I did my route, my circle, and I come back and these girls like complain. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I hear them moaning. And the thing is about being a security guard, like, yeah, you can catch them in the moment, but unless like I see them physically like penetrating, I can't really kick them out, because then they could just be like, oh, like, he's drunk, like, and they're banging in there, and I finally get them out, but, like, I didn't see the action done. She comes out first. I left, like, this was probably 5 minutes into them being in there. I left because I needed to get my manager. I was trying to, like, confront. I was probably, like, 3 months into the job. I didn't know how to deal with this situation, right? And I come back around. The guy leaves now.
This isn't in the handbook.
Like, the girl was bad as hell. Like, she was probably a 9 in my books. And the guy was, you know, this is a Denver thing I've seen a lot. You see a lot of, like, average-looking Joes with badass guys. I mean, badass girls.
Yeah.
Maybe guys, you know,
yeah,
whatever
yeah,
your preference
it's Denver, yeah.
It is Denver. the fucking ratio's insane.
Yeah, it is. It's
but they're not spitting game whatsoever. No. Like. But then, this is the wildest part, because that didn't make me uncomfortable. I've dealt with that. I was in rugby, you know, college nights. I was in a fraternity as well, SAE, shout out. Anyways, she leaves, he leaves, he goes down the stairs. I follow her, like I followed them, just like trying to like see like who I need to kick out, how, if they're in the same party. But she goes to a different guy and starts talking to him. And no, this is like dead ass. Starts talking to him. It comes out that that's her boyfriend at the bar. Way, and he's been waiting for her for like 15 minutes. And he's like, yo, like he's like mad chill about it. He's like, yeah, like 15 minutes.
She
like
just went fucked a dude in the bathroom, came back, and went to her boyfriend.
Yes. It was probably a text message. I don't know. Maybe it was cockholding. I don't know. But anyways, I'm just hearing the dialogue as I'm like standing there, because I can't kick her out yet. But I can.
And you don't want to say anything in front of the boyfriend.
Yeah,
like,
I don't want to be that
it's a
dude.
weird situation.
But I'm just disgusted by the fact that she's just lying through her teeth. I'm just like, wow. And after 3 months of being in Denver, it just opened my eyes.
And to the bar scene. Like, you see these, like, people, like, just being fucking crazy. And, like, if you're, like, a project manager, it doesn't happen in the office. You know what I mean? You know, Jill in HR isn't going to go fucking bang the VP in the bathroom and then go back and give somebody a sexual harassment fucking write-up. You know what I mean?
I mean, you probably wish.
Yeah. I've seen movies on the internet. I mean, documentaries about that kind of
thing. Yeah? About that type of shit happening?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, nice. Sorry about all the stutter. I'm fucking tripping balls.
Yeah, we had some shroomies before, you know, truth be told. I like to have complete honesty with the audience. Yeah, we pre-gamed. We had some shroomahol. Some shrooma-blow-a-hol.
Oh, my God.
So everybody knows where we are.
But anyways, at the end of the day, you know, I am this West African fucking 25-year-old just trying to find his way in life. And I don't know which side of the coin I want to be on. It's fucking wild.
The Jekyll and Hyde coin?
Yeah, like I'm definitely going to write a book about my experiences, because like from a mental point of view, from a physical point of view, it's just like seeing both sides of how people like treat you depending on how you act. I was always like trying to chase, like trying to be hood, but at the same time I always like felt like I was that that preppy, like, white boy, like, nerdy. I'm geeky as fuck. Like, I go in depth about details with comics and all that shit. But I couldn't always, like, open that up with, like, my boys and the people that I respected. But now I'm getting to a point in my life where, like, I'm done putting people on a pedestal and I'm just, like, doing me. And Denver it's an interesting city for that, but I think I need to, like, go somewhere else with it. Maybe overseas, and I'm hoping that rugby...
Get out of the bar biz. Get you into the rugby.
But, like, my life, like, ethos or whatever you want to call it has always been, like, I'm not trying to make money, but I want to experience different things and different people. And I think Europe, Africa, somewhere outside of the United States is going to bring me a lot more pleasure. But for the meantime, watching as a security guard and then having that balance of being, you know, a fucking leader or a captain on the rugby pitch, traveling to South America with the rugby squad, and it's a good balance. But
you're 25, man. Take it all in, and don't think it's like a coin toss. Don't think it's like, what side of the coin I'm going to be on. Just keep tossing the coin. Sometimes it's heads, sometimes it's tails. You just got to go with it, man.
Okay.
Yeah, don't decide. And
thanks for having me, man. This is wild.
Yeah, it's a good place to leave it, man. I love it. I want to actually have you back. All right, that's Sumaro. And guys, thanks so much for listening. Don't forget to rate, fucking review, all the shit. Spread the word. Let them know. Well, it's last call, so let me give you a tip. If you've been cut off, but allowed to stay in the establishment, be grateful. Don't try to outsmart security by having your friend order you another drink. We'll figure it out. You don't want to be in a scrum with Sumaro. Just drink your water, eat your bread, and wait quietly for your Uber. No one wants you here, so don't argue to stay. Okay? Bye! Folks, it's been a blast. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. And a call to my fellow booze slingers. Send in your stories to cocktailsandwastednights@gmail.com. You can remain anonymous if you'd like. Thanks for listening, subscribing, downloading, and spreading the word. Don't be afraid to give me a good review, even if you're lying. Oh, and check out my video, Just Close It, on YouTube. Also, if you want to support the podcast, check it out on Patreon. I don't have any extra shit there, but I'm happy to accept tips. We'll see you next time on Behind Bars, Cocktails, and Wasted Nights. Cheers! Welcome to episode 39. Fuck. Okay. We're going to make a garnish with a pear slate. Fuck.